What's up, guys? Welcome back to our channel. Today,
What up?
we are back with episode 6 of Avatar: The Last Airbender live
Let's
action. Last time on Avatar, a lot happened. A lot changed from the as has been the theme with the show.
Yep.
It's like the same but different. We talked to the owl, which was in the library before in the sand. I forgot what it's called. They got into the spirit world. So right now, and in the spirit world, he met up with Gyatso, which was like a big deal.
Yeah,
because that was not in the.
And then Sokka and Katara being in the spirit world, that already is different than the animated.
They were stuck in their little what do you call it? Like in their fears, kind of. Like I remember with Katara, she was in there like we see her mom get burnt alive.
Yeah, and it actually like showed more than I thought.
Right, and that little like creepy face like just kind of popped up while she was hiding under the table.
Yeah,
and then with Sokka and his dad, and so they're kind of stuck in there. So Aang
and like that loop thing, where
right?
Yeah.
With Aang, he's on his way out. He's over because he needs to speak with Avatar Roku. The big thing with Gyatso was that he let him, like, all that burden that he had been holding, thinking that he abandoned his people. Gyatso told him, like, it's not your fault.
Like you would have died with us had you been there.
Right.
Yeah.
And we would have just been worse off because they would have just kept the cycle going, killing the Avatar or getting rid of the whatever nation the new Avatar came out of.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, it was like him saying like maybe it's a good thing that you weren't there.
Yeah, even though it's 100 years later, you have a chance to end the war.
That was
officially.
Cool. Yeah, that was a cool moment. And he also told him about the face stealing caterpillar.
Oh yeah, which looked really good, kind of freaky.
Yeah.
So he's on his way out now, solo, which is different. So now I remember after this episode ended, I was thinking, okay, this is like they've always deviated. This is a pretty big one. He's always kind of traveled with Katara and Sokka and Appa. Yeah, he's not even with Appa. He's just flying over there on his own.
Yeah, true.
So
where is Appa? I didn't even catch that.
I know
he's just off to the side.
He's probably just He's just sleeping somewhere.
Yeah.
And then in the meantime, you have Iroh and Zuko still hunting him down
with the scent smelling thing.
Oh yeah, the bounty hunter.
Yeah.
So then we'll see if they go to the island or to find Aang there, or if that just happens later on. I don't know how many episodes there are. I think there's 8. Let me see. There's 8 episodes, so there's only this one and 2 more. And if they're following it like book 1, if season 1's following book 1, then we only have 3 episodes to get all the way up until they go to
the
northern
Pole.
Yeah.
Or the northern water tribe. Yeah. Yeah, they're like all over the place as far as the stories, but like maybe we for sure know the big picture is to get to the northern tribe.
Right.
But as far as them getting there, it's like all over the storyline.
It could be, who knows? Like they skipped a few episodes, which they even alluded to whenever they were in the bar.
Yeah.
And Iroh and Zuko, they were like, "Oh yeah, I remember that one random guy." Like what do they call the episode when they're like in the desert and they're like crossing, they're walking through and all those animals the little insect bugs are attacking them. That's like a popular or non-popular episode, I guess.
Yeah.
And so.
Like they're like, oh, we probably want to include that, but maybe we like at least give it a shout out or
yeah, exactly.
But yeah, the like I think you mentioned this, the big reveal at the end was that Aang left them there to go to the island to meet Roku,
which is gonna be I want to
crazy.
See that. I know it's totally different, but I want to see that.
Yeah.
Because Roku is like the one that really. Like mentored him a lot. Yeah,
throughout the whole
series.
Yeah.
And this one, he's talked to Kyoshi. So I'm excited to see where that one goes and where the episode goes. I know that like we've talked about this before. Some people love that it's kind of creating its own story. I think I fall in that camp so far. Like every episode up to this point, it's been different, but similar enough that I've enjoyed it. But also like it is possible where it deviates so hard that it's like, oh, that's just that's like taking it from the story.
Yeah,
it's not there. It's not
justice.
personally there necessarily for me, but I know that it's possible.
It could happen. Yeah. Nah. So far, it's deviated enough to where
it's kept it fresh.
Where it's not boring to watch. It's like, oh, I've seen this before.
And the music has been really good. I've enjoyed it.
Oh yeah, especially during like the sad moments.
Dude, I know the Iroh moment
music is awesome.
Was so good.
Yeah.
Which I'm glad you said that. I bugged me that I didn't say this on camera because when it was playing that scene, this is a random reference of Iroh at the funeral, his son's funeral. I recognized the song. It was playing like a cinematic version, and I was like, I know this song, but I couldn't pin it. And then it dawned on me after, like, I don't know, I was watching our own reaction from the show. Whenever they do that episode where it shows like little stories of everybody, like it's just like 5 little mini stories. Like first Toph and Katara, and the one for Iroh, he goes up to his tree,
like for his son,
and he does for his son, and then it shows on there like in memory of the music the song that he's singing for his son while crying.
Oh, is this
that was the same song?
What?
But in cinematic form. I know. Maybe after we stop recording, we'll look it up so we can listen to the two side by side. Okay, listen. Hold on. In the from the vine, falling so slow. Like fragile tiny shells drifting in the foam. Little soldier boy, come marching home. And I think it's a song he sings it for his.
He used to sing it for his son.
Comes marching home. And then he says it again when he's at the tree right here.
I recognize that. The melody.
Vine, falling so slow, like fragile tiny shells drifting in the foam. Little
that part.
Golly, I don't know if I want to watch this again.
I know. I'm like, dude, turn it off. Turn it off.
So now you hear that, which I know you already recognize it, but let me pull up this one. Was it episode 4 or 3? I think it was 4.
It's towards the end, no?
It was after this.
And father wasn't happy. Lieutenant gave me this. He'd won it for finishing first.
Wanted to add that in there.
In his officer class. He said it should belong to someone destined to do great things. He gave me strength.
But then they...
Lieutenant never needed it.
Dude, it's so good.
He was the strongest person
It's a perfect song to use there.
I know. God, good job.
I know. And this last part. That's more on the nose.
Yeah. Right, that's like that. That's the actual melody.
Yes. My favorite part is here.
With the piano.
Dang.
Shoot.
Anyway, I wanted you to see that. That was
wanting me to cry again.
I know. I was there. It's so good.
Wow, like well done, guys.
I know. So I was like, no wonder it's hitting because that song had so much
meaning behind it.
Yeah.
Weight.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Maybe at the end we'll pop it in there as like a little bonus because it was so good.
Damn.
Anyway, all right, we're ready to hop in.
Yeah, let's do it.
Cool. Before we do, please consider subscribing to our channel. Help us grow. And if you want to see the full uncut reaction, it is down in Patreon, link down below, as well as next week's episode and the week after if you want to get early access. Otherwise, let's hop in.
We spend so much time hiding who we really are, making sure no one sees the person we truly want to be. So it's hard to remember there was a time
Oh, it's the young Zuko.
when we were actually excited to show the world our true face. That uniform suits you well.
Does it look right? I had trouble with the shoulder guards.
There. Perfect.
What is it?
Nothing.
Tell me.
Your gauntlets are laced incorrectly, but no one will notice.
What? Help me fix it.
I remember my first war council meeting. They were smaller affairs back then, more private. Ozai, however, seems to enjoy having an audience.
Father says he welcomes different opinions.
I'd advise against testing that.
Yeah.
Best to observe and learn for now. There,
How do I look?
like a prince.
Yeah.
Man, Iroh's really like
I know.
building his own.
Oh, that was a cool cut.
Who changed the heading?
We were given new orders.
New orders by who?
By me.
Oh, he has already made it there.
We've been playing catch up for too long. I think it's time for a new strategy.
You think I am in charge of this mission? I am the commander of this ship.
And I am an admiral.
Oh, he's already been
Fire Lord Ozai
promoted.
saw fit to put me in charge of all operations related to the capture of the Avatar.
Dang, yeah.
Of course, I welcome your assistance. In fact, I expect it. I'll need all the resources at my disposal.
Lieutenant G, resume our original course.
Oh. He's gonna try
Did
to.
you hear me? Resume course. Lieutenant, do you know what the punishment for mutiny is?
I do, and that's why I can't do what you say. Admiral Zhao was very clear with these orders and what would happen if we didn't follow them.
He's lost his power. What's Iroh gonna
For
do?
the last 3 years, we've only had each other. And that's still true. Zhao is not the one who deserves your loyalty.
Oh, he's standing up for
Zuko is.
Loyalty? General, with all due respect, your nephew doesn't know the meaning of the word. If he did, he would have shown us, the people who've been with him night and day for 3 years, a lot more respect. Instead, we've had to put up with his insults and abuse and tantrums. He
Dang.
doesn't care what we've had to sacrifice because he's never had to sacrifice anything. And if you ask anyone here, they'll tell you he may be a prince, but he's not our prince.
Oh, dang.
Wow, this dude's.
He's been waiting to let that out.
I know Zuko has his rough edges, but you must understand he's been through a lot. And he knows far more about sacrifice than you can ever know.
This is the. It looks like the island
Dang, yeah.
that Roku took over his body. Maybe.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Oh yeah, like the monks.
Yeah.
Greetings, wise sages. I'm glad to see you. My name is Aang, and I'm here to visit the Shrine of Avatar Roku. I'm the Avatar.
We know.
Wait! You're supposed to be men of peace.
Oh, very different from 100 years ago.
Yeah.
Jet?
I'm a friend.
Oh.
Oh,
The
nice.
guy who helped him.
Yeah, there was always a guy on the inside.
This will take us to Avatar Roku's shrine. Quickly.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Right place, right time, I guess.
Yeah.
How did he know? He's like, yeah.
My name is Shayu. I believe the Avatar represents not any one kingdom,
That's
but
cool.
the
Dang,
whole
that was cool.
of a unified world. Sadly, the great sage and the others believe the Fire Lord is their true spiritual leader. They have lost their way.
So, all of this belonged to Roku?
These are relics from previous avatars that my grandfather gathered for safekeeping.
I need to make contact with Avatar Roku. He's the only one who can tell me how to save my friends.
I will hold them off for as long as I can.
But he needs to learn more than just that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Who dares disturb the peace of the Avatar?
It's me, Aang.
Is it not customary to bow before
Is he
your
joking with him?
elders
Maybe.
But he wasn't
and
like
to
that.
avert
No.
your eyes and hop on one leg?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
For Forgive me! I couldn't resist. It's good to see you, Aang. I am here to aid you in your journey. Anything you need.
It has to do with Ko.
Anything but that.
I heard you defeated him once.
No, I never defeated him. I only managed to take something from him.
Perhaps you've come to return what you stole from me.
What did you take?
A totem that represents something that Ko needs and cannot forget. The pennant belonged to the Mother of Faces, an ancient spirit who crafted faces for all living beings. And she is Ko's mother. Ko longs for the same thing we all do, family.
Oh, did not expect this backstory.
No.
Aang,
Great
I hope that you're able
awaits-
to save
oh.
your friends. But the truth is, for the Avatar, friends can be a liability.
Yeah, he's thinking back
The
to.
Avatar has to make the impossible choices, placing the world's needs ahead of your needs. On that, Kyoshi and I agree. It'll save you and the ones you love a lot of pain.
Oh, is he not gonna go into the Avatar state?
Dang, what about it? What happened to his friend? Oh.
What?
What happened to them?
Are they frozen?
Paralyzed.
Oh, it's that thing.
Oh, wow, that.
God. Yeah.
Everything's gonna be fine.
Well, another merging of stories.
Yeah.
Is that them? Oh, it is.
Oh, wow.
What?
You actually got him. Feel free to count it.
Let me do what I have to do, and I swear I'll come back.
Are his
Why
feet
don't you
tied?
listen to me?
Could he run?
Right, I was going to say, he can just get right
Do
out
you
of
know what
that.
it's like to have people depending on you? To have someone's life in your hands?
I do.
You couldn't have always been this way. What happened to you?
The Earth Kingdom's forces are concentrated along the southern coast. We tried flanking them, but they keep lengthening the line.
Is he going to try to say
How about a
something?
pincer move?
Zuko,
Oh.
He asked
what
him.
would you do?
Was he paying attention?
Horn's tactic. Enveloping flanks, leaving an escape route to draw them out.
Didn't you hear the general? They're protected by cliffs on one side.
Tundra tanks to come over the top.
They're earthbenders. Our tanks would be buried under rocks in seconds.
Dang. Oh, he's just throwing out stuff.
We could advance a division here. With the enemy's firepower focused on that diversion, we can launch pinning attacks here.
Dang it, that's rough.
And here.
If you send them into the heart of the forces, how will they retreat?
Oh.
You're gonna sacrifice them.
Sacrifice is a part of war. What division do you suggest?
The 41st. They're mostly new recruits there.
Dang.
Dang it.
So he was more good-hearted, I guess.
Yeah.
It's a terrible plan. Soldiers are gonna die, and for what? It's unworthy of a Fire Nation officer.
You dare question?
Enough!
There is only one way to resolve this.
Already?
Agni Kai.
Between him and the...
The officer?
Huh, okay.
But it's going to be his dad. Is it going to be Commander Zhao?
We'll take the Avatar.
Over my dead body.
Tempting. However,
Did he just shoot off the bow, or did he shoot off all his hair up top?
I know, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, did you give him a haircut or?
Yeah.
I'm sure the Fire Lord is eager to take possession of his prize. He's been waiting a long time, and I don't want him to be disappointed any more than he already has been. Avatar. Had you heard of my name before your capture, or was this the first time?
Please, you have to let me go.
No. There are 4 guards, not 3, and both his hands and his feet are shackled. Make sure you get it right.
There are innocent lives at stake.
If I were you, I'd be thinking less about my past and more about my future. Oh, you won't be killed. If you die, you'll just be reborn. We'd have to begin our search for the Avatar all over again, so.
Right, that's why he wouldn't kill him.
You'll live, though not well.
Barely.
Like keeping him alive, but barely, but weak for...
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, the other guy thought it was funny.
Dang.
Man, the mask looks really good.
It does.
Gonna be some night, huh?
Maybe it'll show like the whole process. Because it just the cartoon just showed him at the end.
Yeah. Yeah, so far it's like showing us how he broke in.
Right.
Or are they just standing there?
I don't know. And I wonder if they're already looking that way. Do they see his face?
Who's there? Sound the alarm.
Nice.
Who are you? Right. Run now. Talk later.
So that's pretty. That's pretty.
Yeah. Grab your staff.
Rope to climb over.
Make sure to include the full transcript of my speech, but change loyal to faithful. Sounds more personal. Also, make sure the great sage has everything he needs for his research.
Now, is that loyal or faithful?
This guy's funny.
He's just like super literal.
Yeah.
The Avatar has escaped! There, on the wall! Don't let them get
Can't they fly up? They just noticed them?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Looks like he's a good fighter.
Yeah. I was hoping it would show him as like a really good fighter. Dang. Oh, nice. Dang. They're working together too.
That was awesome.
Yeah, that was good. You know, broken backs.
Take this!
Are you make a bridge?
Hop on!
Oh!
Wow.
That's like incredible strength.
Yeah.
Are they gonna make it? Oh, nice. Oh, this is this. He'll realize who he is or something, or looks through the mask.
Fire. I need the Avatar alive.
This other guy.
Right, right.
What are you doing?
Oh,
dang.
He's not bluffing.
Open the gate! Open gate!
He had to do it at the expense of Aang's neck.
Right. Katara can heal later.
Yeah.
But she hasn't learned that yet, though.
Oh, true. Dang, yeah, this is panning out like the show.
Yeah.
Do you have a shot? Take him out.
Did it go through his face?
I think it just hit him in the mask and knocked him out. Nice.
I don't have the shot.
Mercenary!
Yeah, see, it just
cracked the mask.
But remember they had a moment?
Yeah. Oh, he actually saw.
Yeah, yeah.
I have a small boat nearby.
You can't go anywhere. Not with those soldiers still out there. You shouldn't try to move. You're hurt. Trying to help.
I don't need your help.
Can I ask you something? It might be a little personal.
The scar.
Your calligraphy brush. Goat hair or rabbit? Your characters are so neat. I could never get mine like
Oh,
that.
because he stole his book.
Monks used to say lemur droppings were more legible than my brushstrokes.
What's he's trying?
Yeah.
I know I shouldn't have taken your notebook. And I'm sorry. It's been a lifesaver. Really.
Goat hair. It's stiffer, more control. My teachers made me practice every morning. I wasn't allowed to do any fight training until I had done 100 vertical strokes and 100 horizontal.
Me too. Except mine were for spiritual studies. A lot of the time when I was supposed to be meditating, I was actually sleeping. I always got caught. Probably didn't help that I snored.
Okay, it's more of a moment.
Yeah. Got a smile from Zuko.
If I catch you, I can go home. Then I can take my place as the rightful heir to the Fire Lord.
And that's what you want? To be the next Fire Lord?
Yes. Of course, it's what everyone expects of me.
But what do you want?
Yato. He said we can't worry about anyone else's expectations. It's not that easy. I mean, I'm the Avatar. It's what everyone expects of me.
They have a lot more in common.
Maybe
I think he's
you
realizing.
don't have to be like the other firebenders. Maybe you could be better than them. You know what the Fire Lord is doing is wrong. So you don't have to be like him.
He's using the
show
politics.
some
What
compassion.
Roku told him, maybe.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true.
He had just told him about it. Yeah, he still has a lot of growing to do.
Compassion? Compassion!
I feel like he almost had him though.
Yeah.
It's a sign of weakness.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you.
That was on
I
himself.
have a feeling you've been hurt more than enough.
He's starting to sympathize a little bit for him.
You're here because you have no respect for our military.
That's not true.
Really? Even when they come up with terrible plans.
But that was his plan.
My plans. My strategy. My military. That's
That's
what you have
CGI.
insulted.
Forgive me, Father. I meant no disrespect.
Brother! Don't do this.
Dang, dude.
He's your son.
Dude, bro, went on a training plan for this.
Golly.
He's not even trying.
Right. Oh, he hesitated.
Oh!
Oh! Golly. Oh, we got him in the shoulder.
Compassion is a sign of weakness.
Oh, that's the
right.
quote.
Yep.
Oh, that's even worse, dude. Dude, she is twisted. Look at her.
Yeah. Oh, but he's like crying though.
God, that is crazy.
What the heck?
I thought it was just like in battle, like it hit him.
Yeah.
No, he like purposely.
The soldiers are gone. So, should be able to get back to your ship without getting spotted.
Dang, now I feel bad for Zuko.
You know the worst, if we knew each other back then,
Oh, this comment.
do you think we could have been friends?
He's not there yet.
Yeah, that was pretty sick.
You must purge that weakness out of you. You must be willing to give up the weak to make yourself strong. That is what makes us the Fire Nation. That is why we sacrifice the 41st Division. That is what you must do.
Sometimes the weak can become stronger. Sometimes you just have to give them a chance.
Well, since you seem unable to learn within the walls of this palace, perhaps the demands of the world outside will prove to be a better teacher. You will find, capture, and bring me the Avatar. You are not to set a foot within our borders until this task is completed.
Dang.
And since you're so concerned with the 41st Division,
Oh my gosh.
take them with you.
That's who. Oh.
As your crew.
Whoa. I got goosebumps.
God.
That's why they're still alive.
Imagine Aro telling them that, like, you guys were gonna be a sacrifice.
And
Dang.
he did all this because he didn't want them to die to begin with.
We are the 41st.
And you're
It's
all
not the
alive
sharpest.
because of my nephew's sacrifice.
Now that other guy's gonna be like
Oh, dude, he's gonna do everything
protecting
for
him.
Yeah.
I'm not going to ask you where you went. But in the future, nephew, I would appreciate it if you let me know whether or not you're still alive. There actually are a few of us who care about such things.
Oh man, his fatherly feeling came in.
Attention! Our prince has returned. Oh.
Dang. Are they doing like this? The way they're bowing. The major.
It's amazing how far we'll go to hide our true selves from the world.
Where do you get that?
Perhaps it's because we don't want people to know how much they really mean to us.
Momo's taking care of
Which
him.
is funny, because the truth is, we would do anything for them.
Oh, he did tell Appa he had to leave, so probably Appa just stayed there with him.
He just chilled, yeah.
Does he understand what they're switching? Are they gonna be there?
Oh, it's like the whole village.
Oh. Oh man, they look like they're...
But I suppose it can be scary to admit you need people. Some might see that as a weakness, a liability. After all, what greater pain is there than losing someone you love? Or worse,
Gyatso?
Gyatso?
finding out someone you love has left you behind.
Once I save my friends, I want more time.
He knew he wasn't going to be there.
Right. And I remember seeing him say like that, and I was like, he's saying it kind of weird, like he knows his time zone's limited or something.
I guess that's why we feel the need to hide away and protect ourselves.
Oh, wow. The mask. He's gonna know where he went.
So we put on a mask. It's not hard to understand why. What's hard is knowing that sometimes the mask is who we really are.
Dude, Iroh can read me a bedtime story any day he wants.
No.
That was like so soothing. Man.
Woo. All right.
That was
Good
crazy.
episode.
That was that last tie-in.
Oh my dude, I did not see that coming at all.
Dude, that was really good. I loved that. So they've obviously done different things on the show, but I love how they really showed exactly how the banishment went, and like not only the banishment but the fire itself, and the fight itself, and then how he got hurt and how the banishment actually happened, because it makes you sympathize more with Zuko because of how it went down versus
100%.
In the cartoon, you didn't really. We saw like hints of it.
You just saw him like speak against or speak out when he wasn't supposed to fight his dad, and then that's it.
Right.
But that like you said, the fact that he had him pinned down and
it was just like, like why do all that? He was already hurt.
Right.
Why like take it a step further and like scar him?
Right.
So as a reminder, I guess.
A constant reminder of like what was the saying? Like compassion is a sign of weakness.
Is a sign of weakness, yeah.
But in his eyes, though, you could see that it's like he wasn't enjoying this, but he's like, he thinks it's good for his son. He's like
I'm doing this for your own good, to strengthen you.
Like it hurts me more than it hurts you, but in the end, it'll be better for you.
Because even whenever he first walked in there, he was. It didn't seem like he was just gonna straight banish him.
Right. He was like going in there, and he's like, I'm just here to talk to my son.
Yeah.
God.
And so he was just going to talk to him, but then whenever his son said sometimes weakness can get stronger, then he saw like even with all that, you're still not where you need to be mentally. Like he thought maybe that Agni Kai would be enough to like make him just flip a switch.
Right.
And so I think after that, then he was like, then you need to leave. And the way they did that, because I was like, him wanting to get the avatars to be like a random thing to say.
Mm-hmm.
But the way he said it is like, You will not return until the greatest threat to the Fire Lord, to the Fire Nation.
Yeah.
You will find and capture the Avatar. And the cartoon, it always felt like a mindless mission.
Like, oh, he's been gone for 100 years. I'm going to send you on this, like, impossible mission.
Right.
Yeah.
That was good.
And dude, that had me shook for, like, the whole remainder of the episode. I was like, wow.
I know. Dude, I know. And I don't know if it's because we already know how what is going to become of Zuko later on. Because in the cartoon, we felt compassion for him as the show went on.
As we learn
more about him and everything. Yeah. We kind of go into this already knowing it. But seeing that...
But it's also disclosed it like very early on though. Like it's still season 1.
Right. And exactly. And even the conversation between him and the Avatar with Aang, it went further. It showed a little bit more vulnerability than the cartoon. In the cartoon, he was like, we could have been friends, and he just tried to attack him, and that was the end of it.
Yeah.
In this one, it showed a little. They had talked about his brush and all the stuff that he would do, and
right, like Zuko let his guard down a little bit
more,
because that's like his true self,
right?
Like that's who he really is. But then he always reverts back to like, oh yeah, like remember
my dad, my
scar and all.
Well, that's why he looks in the mirror, he saw his old self, then saw his new self.
Yeah,
and the whole metaphor with the masks, like sometimes when you put on a mask, it's who you really are. Like that version of him broke out Aang, and
that was a good one.
That was good.
Dang.
The only thing I wish we would have seen the whole Roku Avatar.
Yeah, I know what you say.
Thing. Yeah, I wish we would have seen it because that was such an epic. That was the first time we saw an Avatar
like go all out,
like take over his body and just go all out. But like that whole scene was just different.
Yeah, he came out. It was like
right. But granted, Osaka and Katara were there and they were surrounded, so he kind of had to do that to save everyone. And this one is just by himself. But then they mixed it up with bringing in the bounty hunter. That just changed everything up. Yeah. But they've been doing a lot.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, you really have to be creative for that.
To find ways and to not mess up.
Like integrate different parts of like different episodes and like the storyline.
Yeah. I couldn't remember the name of the Fire Lord. So Roku was friends with Fire Lord Azulon, which is the grandfather, which is Zuko's grandfather, right? Is it his grandfather or his great grandfather? Because remember, his great grandfathers are both Roku and the Fire Lord. Is that the name? Because Fire Lord Ozai is his dad.
Yeah.
Let me see. No, it is the grandfather, his great grandfather.
It's 2 generations ago.
Yeah. Yeah. Fire Lord Azulon. Sozin. Oh, that's Sozin's comet. Now I can't remember anymore. Dang it. Hold on. Okay. Avatar Roku friends with. Is it Sozin? Oh yeah, it is Sozin. Azulon's is a generation above it. Okay. Azulon is who I think Azula, I guess, was named after.
Yeah, I mean.
So Sozin kind of betrayed Roku. Yeah, it's Sozin. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so not Ozai. The Sozin Ozai, I get them all. I was getting them mixed up even when watching the show.
Yeah,
but.
same, and I've seen the animated like 100 times.
Anyway, so dang. That was really good. I like the one thing the show does a good job of is kind of mixing in little, like they enhance stories. So the whole thing about the 41st Division, like how that was his crew that's with him. So they would have all died.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was. So that means another one was sacrificed, another division. So
yeah, he's like, you know what? If the 41st means so much to you, you can take it.
We'll take the 40th. Yeah. They're like, what? That's dang.
Damn, but I know that's still. I'm gonna be talking about that in the next episode.
Right.
That's a crazy. Yeah.
Yep. Anyway, good episode.
Yeah, solid.
You got 2 left. 2 left this season. I don't know what the heck.
I know.
Well, they're all together now. So now this next episode, like what other? I'm trying to think of other big moments in season 1 haven't happened yet. I mean, unless episode 7 is them like getting to there, and then episode 8 is a big battle. Maybe.
Well, if they still choose to bring the whole moon spirit and that and Sokka's, you know,
girlfriend, that could take a couple episodes, maybe.
Yeah, that could be like next episode, and then like you said, I mean, the big fight. If there's a big fight at this point, I don't know.
Well, yeah, it could be all different.
If it happens, then I would assume it's the 8th.
The 8th one, yeah.
So we'll see. I don't know.
Crazy.
It's hard to say, which is awesome.
I'll take that. Yeah. Some parts I'm like, like the Roku thing, but then other parts like with this extra storyline at the end, adds. I think it adds to it. So that was good.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yep. Cool. That's all I got.
Same.
Cool. Well, thanks guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out with us today. As I mentioned earlier, the full uncut reaction is down in our Patreon, which is linked down below, as well as future access to next week's episode if you want to check that out. Otherwise, we'll be back next week with the penultimate episode of this season, episode 7.
Almost there.
Yep. Cool, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next one.
Cool.
Peace.